Welcome to Catatouille. I'm Jusani Jackson, and this week we'll be making chili and homemade cinnamon rolls. First, we're going to start off by making our cinnamon rolls. Before we start, this is what you'll need. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 a cup of milk, 1 egg, half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 a cup of butter, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. To start, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees, then coat our 8-inch baking pan with 2 tablespoons of butter. Next, we're going to start on our dough. To begin, we're going to whisk our flour, baking powder, salt, and white sugar together. Now that our dry ingredients are all mixed together, we're going to work in our 3 tablespoons of softened butter. Now it's time to get messy. In another bowl, we're going to beat our milk and eggs together. Once finished, we will combine both mixtures using a rubber spatula and continue to stir until it forms a soft dough. So just make sure you got everything nice and mixed up, and then you're done. So again, just continue to mix everything as it starts to get hardened. If you see there's still some flour in the bottom, just work it up to the top. And as you can see, starting to turn doughy. Now we're going to turn our dough onto a floured workspace, and then we're going to roll it into a 1/4 inch thick rectangle. Flour. Okay. We're just going to add more flour as you go. You don't want it to be as sticky. Just keep adding it, rolling it out. And once you get it to where you want it, you just take your rolling pin and just roll it on out. Once the dough is rolled out, we're going to brush on 2 tablespoons of melted butter on the top. When we get back, we'll finish up our cinnamon rolls and get them in the oven. Stay tuned on Channel 8. Welcome back, Catatouille fans. Now in a small bowl, we are going to mix our brown sugar, white sugar, and cinnamon together. If you see some chunks in there, just kind of beat those out. Get everything mixed up. Once mixed thoroughly, we're going to pour half of our mixture onto the bottom of our pan and the other half onto the top of our dough. Just make sure it gets everywhere. Now we're going to roll our dough into a log and cut into about 2.5-inch sections and place them into our pan. Now we're going to bake our cinnamon rolls for 20 minutes or until they have risen. While our cinnamon rolls are cooking, we're going to start on our chili. Here's what you'll need. 6 cans of beans, 6 ounces of tomato paste, 14.5 ounces of diced fire roasted tomatoes, half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1/4 a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of agave nectar, and 1 pound of ground beef. First, we're going to cook our ground beef in a skillet over medium heat. In a large pot, we're going to mix the rest of our chili ingredients together over medium heat. Want to make sure you get everything added in there. Once we get everything added, we'll mix together. So I'm just gonna mix around a little bit before we add our meat. Now that our meat's in, I'm just gonna mix it all. Try not to spill anything, but if you do, it's okay. Once you get your seasonings in, again, just continue to mix everything. If you like your chili to be a little spicy, you can add some more red pepper flakes. Once everything's mixed together, we'll bring to a slow boil, continue to stir occasionally. And with this chili, you can kind of pick whatever kind of beans you have. We have like 3 different beans in here, but you can pick your favorite. Now that our chili is boiling, we want to turn the heat down and continue to cook for an additional 10 minutes. When we get back, we'll make our icing for our cinnamon rolls and then taste our dish. Welcome back. While our cinnamon rolls and chili are continuing to cook, we are going to make our icing for the cinnamon rolls. In a small bowl, we're going to mix together our powdered sugar, cream cheese, butter, and vanilla extract until everything's smooth. So again, you're just going to continue to mix. Once everything starts to get smooth, you'll see the color change a little bit. Now that it's been 20 minutes, we're going to take our cinnamon rolls out of the oven and top them with our icing. So again, you just want to make sure your icing gets everywhere. Nice and covered. I think the more icing the better, but it's up to you. Now that both of our dishes are done, it's time to make our plates. Alright, Catatouille fans, now that we got our dishes plated, we're going to bring out a Catatouille crew member, Justin, to help me try out our dish.
What up, what up? Pick your weapon.
I'm going to go with this one.
Alrighty, what do you want to go with first?
Let's start with chili.
Chili?
Yep, you want to try it first? Tell me how it
Yeah,
tastes.
I'll do the honors.
Let me know how that goes.
Alright, we'll see. It's actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, you can taste pretty much everything. Like the tomatoes are really strong in it.
Is it spicy at all?
Not really, no. It's actually a pretty good balance of flavors.
Mmm.
Yeah, right? Right? I'm not joking. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have more of it.
You're gonna have more?
Yeah.
I like that. It's not too spicy,
No.
but like you get that little kick a little bit in the back.
Oh yeah.
But it's like it's
It gives
not.
a little bit of character.
It does.
All right.
For these cinnamon rolls,
Oh my god.
these are homemade. Like.
Alright. Let's dig in.
You can go first.
I was gonna go first. Oh my god.
It's delicious.
It's amazing. It's so good. I think with the sauce on it, not the sauce, the icing, it just completes and
That
well
cream
together.
cheese.
Oh my god, yeah,
Oh my
right?
God. Guys,
This is
you
fire.
can't even keep
This is-
talking like it's so good.
This is
It's
total
like...
fire. Oh my, yeah.
All right, I got
You ready to rate it?
Yeah, let's rate
Hold
it.
on.
So for me, I'm gonna rate the chili a 5 out of 5 stars just because I think it was good. It was a good balance between everything. What do you think?
I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge fan of beans.
Yeah. We did have
So,
3
I
different
mean, I'm
beans
kind
in
of
there.
I'm kind of biased, but overall, it's probably some of the best chili I've ever had. So
Yeah.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
All right, and these cinnamon rolls, I wish we can put 10 stars.
Oh, do it. Do it.
I
I'm
think
going
it's
above it.
10.
I'm going 13 out of 10 stars on that.
13.
I'd eat probably 13 cinnamon rolls. Hey, 13 cinnamon rolls out of 13 cinnamon rolls?
13 cinnamon rolls out of 13 cinnamon rolls. Well,
I'm
you heard
good
it
with
here
that.
first. We got a 13 out of 13.
Click here for the latest episode of Amazing Things.
And click here for the latest episode of Gen 2.
Peace.